Hello everyone and welcome to another Google Ads tutorial. Today we're going to explain the difference between demand gen and display campaigns in Google Ads. We're going to go through the differences. We are going to explain when to use demand gen, when to use display campaigns, and we're going to go straight to the point as usual. Before we do that, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps tremendously to create new content, so thank you very much in advance. And let's get started. So here we have a comparison table. And let's start with demand gen. Where does it show? A demand gen campaign is going to show in multiple places within the Google ecosystem. So demand gen campaigns will show on YouTube, on Discover, on Gmail, and Display Network. They include the Display Network. Now, the good thing about demand gen is that you can choose to run the demand gen campaign on any of these placements. For example, you can exclude Display Network and run only a campaign on YouTube, Discover, and Gmail. You can run only a Gmail campaign, only a Discover campaign, only a YouTube campaign that is going to be demand gen. On the other hand, Display Network, display campaigns run only on the Display Network. The Display Network is a network of websites and applications that partner with Google to deliver banner and video advertising. Typically, the Google Display Network is a little bit spammy. It's going to deliver lower quality traffic, but at the same time, it's going to be a lot cheaper in terms of both CPC and CPM from demand gen campaigns. So demand gen campaigns have higher quality inventory because of YouTube, Discover, and Gmail, comparing to display campaigns, but display campaigns are going to be a lot more cost effective. Now, what are some other differences? Can you run shopping ads? In demand gen campaigns, you can connect the product feed and you can run shopping ads. In display campaigns, you cannot run shopping ads. Another very important difference here is that for demand gen campaigns, you can optimize for conversions, conversion value meaning revenue, or clicks. Whereas for a display campaign, you can optimize for conversions, conversion value, clicks, but also viewable impressions. What this means is that a demand gen campaign is a lot more focused on outcomes, whereas a display campaign can also be a branding vehicle. So you can go for viewable impressions, you can tackle objectives like brand awareness, top of mind awareness, memorability, and so forth. In terms of targeting now, demand gen is more or less a black box. So you are going to create an audience signal, which means a suggestion to the algorithm on the audience that you want to reach out to, and you can also optimize the device, meaning that you can select whether your campaign will go on desktop, mobile, tablet, and so forth. Display campaigns have a lot more targeting criteria. They are not a black box. They are traditional campaigns working with traditional targeting criteria, demographics, interest. You can actually have a pure remarketing campaign using your remarketing audiences. You can also go for contextual targeting with topics or keywords, and you can target specific websites or even specific YouTube channels. So you can say, I want my banners to only show on this website, to only show on this URL, to only show on this YouTube channel. Again, demand gen is more of a black box, is more of like the modern way of running advertising, where we're going to create a signal, a suggestion to the system, and the system will go ahead to find the right users. A display campaign is more of the traditional type of campaign where we are going to input our own targeting criteria. In terms of assets now, obviously both campaigns work with images and both campaigns can actually include images and videos. The difference here is that for demand gen, you can also run carousel ads. So you can run the carousel format where you're going to have multiple frames, up to 10 frames. You can also run image ads, you can also run video ads. And for display, you can run traditional banners, you can run videos, and you can also upload your own banners as GIFs, for example, or HTML5. Now, with all this in mind, when should you use demand gen? When should you use display? Demand gen, yes, it is a little bit more tailored to outcomes, to conversions, but in the end of the day, it is also an upper funnel campaign type. It's not going to be as successful as, let's say, search or even performance max. So think about it as a high-end display campaign, like a display campaign with a lot better quality of inventory. The main idea of demand gen and the main benefit of demand gen, in my opinion, is that you can target channels like Gmail, like YouTube Search, like Discover separately. Display campaigns now belong to the upper funnel. They are campaigns more tailored towards, as we said, to raise top of mind awareness, memorability, these kind of objectives. But at the same time, they can be used in lower funnel because they are ideal for remarketing. If you want to retarget specific audiences that visit your website, or if you want to target specific placements, specific websites, then a display campaign will do this job. So the two campaigns, they are quite similar, but at the same time, they are massively different. Demand gen is more of a modern type of campaign, taking advantage of AI optimization, all these machine learning algorithms, a little bit of a black box, higher quality inventory at the same time. Display campaigns are more traditional. You are going to go in, you're going to input the targeting, but you're not going to get the benefits of all of these new technologies. My final tip here is, if you want to go for pure remarketing, meaning you want to remarket people who took a certain action on your website, or if you want your ads to show on very specific websites or very specific YouTube channels, go with display. But don't use display for awareness campaigns because the inventory, as we said before, is probably going to be lower quality. If you want to go for generic prospecting, you want to go broad, you want to find at the same time the right users, demand gen campaigns are a much better fit for that. But demand gen campaigns are not a good fit for remarketing because, again, they are a black box. That's it. That's the difference between demand gen and display campaigns in Google Ads. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your experience with demand gen and display. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. If you want this deck, it is available in our Digital Marketing Resources Hub. The link is in the video description. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day in any time. Thank you, everyone.